is instead going to be locked in.
Okay, those facial expressions, that's actually peak. I remember
jungle.
Yeah, he's not having the best of time. Peanut's actually doing a really good job on these invades. Because the main thing is that Cuz doesn't know, so he's wasting a lot of time. His Delight. Oh, the minion wave!
There it is. Seismic Shove going to connect there as well as BDD has to flash. On the level 5, no Spirit Rush to come on through as there's the rocks and down goes the Fox. Oh, unnecessary little KT is playing.
Reveal. Oh, yeah. True. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I'm sorry if you're still a believer. However, I remember I asked the question and it dawned to me in that moment, as it's dawning to me in this moment, that Dr. may have put some extra practice into his Aphelios because he's looking pretty good in a lot of these trades.
Sure.
I will say it every time.
That's just your favorite amount of gold.
Yep.
Peanut doesn't have flash, by the way.
He did have smite, so there's that. He is really dead though, as he just pops like a balloon. That's BDD grabbing a kill back. And that is actually going to give him a slight gold advantage here in this lane where things were not going so well. And now Cuz, without the jungler on the enemy team, this could be a big opportunity now as Delight. Oh, that pillar gets... Oh, and the Gravitum comes down as well. Pop Blossom needs to be used defensively. It does get Delight out of there. But still, KT kind of making this comp work.
Okay, it's just because you're human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just I said N-word. Okay, Zeka now getting pillared here by Cuz. The flash forward from BDD though, and down will go Zeka. The seismic shove from beyond the grave as the Pop Blossom does find one, but Doctom has red, white, and he is ready to fight. Although maybe he shouldn't be because he's just gonna get eaten by a gigantic Aatrox, and BDD kind of wishes this was another Chemtech Soul game because that Blast Cone did not take him far enough. Viper will lock down that kill, and HLE skyrocket into a 1k gold lead.
Gonna need a replay on that one, Atlas. I'm a little
I was so ready for Doctom.
KT, well that, and KT, you need to have a clean front to back. Like you can't play for a messy fight.
Oh.
Like
Delight is very dead. BDD just going to find him and execute him.
Clean. Actually, the kill goes over to, you know, maybe after this we keep the LCK broadcast running, we just challenger thoughts.
Oh, perfect. Does get flung around just a little bit here as Zeus is moving in. BDD is immediately ulting away as Cuz is going to explode. Into the backline goes Zeka as well, utilizing that walls. The rest of KT just trying to reform. It's a lot of ultimates on cooldown here for HLE, but I think they should still be able to take down this Rift Herald without Cuz on the map. Does make a fair bit of sense. Doctom's guns as well don't feel fantastic for this particular moment. And so KT will just back away, let this one happen.
I actually really like what Hanwha Life is doing here because I think Hanwha Life very aware of the fact that, again, so every single fight, Hanwha Life, the previous fight at Dragon, exceedingly messy, which is good for them. Now, this fight where they just single, very tough.
They're going to look to see whether they can just take down this outer turret. It's not going to be the case, though. All right, we are just starting the train. It's a bit of a drive-by there from Perfect, but the Pop Blossom is gorgeous. Still, there's not really a whole lot of follow-up, but still, Cuz is going to die. As BDD looking to make his way out against Zeus. Perfect trying to escape as well, and the Infernal Chains pull him back. The Seismic Shove will still miss, but it does not matter. Down goes the Scion. The zombie gets no value, and HLE should be able to make it a double dragon.
I don't know about this Blight Trundle. I'm just...
I do.
Layers deep, man. Oh my god.
Well, red, white. Okay. White, purple. Maybe that's going to be good enough. Never mind. He is going to have to be McHale's. That's what Peter does have, so that's certainly good. Real clean, as they will be able to take down that one as well. The crowd goes wild as he tries to get back in Shelly once more, and BDD will be able to stop him. Let's see what they can actually do.
Oh no, I've
as
seen
well,
this
Nenda comes through. Cuz looking for the angle here as the Gravitum is going to be able to lock Zeus in place. The knockup is going to be there with the Wild Growth, but he still dashes his way out.
I was going back in.
Yeah, they're looking for the angle here as he pops on over. That's going to be the wall delivering KT to safety, but also stopping any more aggression. They could start it.
Okay, you know you have a lot of shielding, but your resistances are still going boom.
Yeah, Zeka does have teleport available. See whether he does decide to pull the trigger on that one. As Perfect is the one tanking this up for now.
Maybe they can set up for the front to back. Daisy's used. That's a cooldown.
Yeah, Articon is going to lose interest. We'll head on back. They don't necessarily have a great tank outside of Zeus for this Articon.
Oh, they don't want to do it. They don't need to. really, I think. They can if they choose to do so. Peanut with the shield will help a lot. With tanking it, and Viper does really shred this in a very short amount of time. There we go.
They are just hitting it. As the Infernal Chains do go wide, we'll see whether that gives KT a little bit of an inroad as Daisy does pop on over. Still, she's taking a lot of damage. The Moonshot does collect it. Down goes Daisy. Does wave goodbye, which is adorable as the wall is going to be set up. And now KT, they're inside the Thunderdome. Perfect, able to break the chains that bind this time around. As Cuz moving forward, Moonlight Vigil is decent, and Peanut will be taken down. No smite for this Otacon this time, and it's Cuz that's able to lock it up. Still, he's taking a lot of damage. Perfect as well, tanking this up, but he is now unstoppable. The Pop Blossom finds two in the backline, top down one of them with the Severum, keeps him alive, and down goes Viper. Delight, no one there to support him. He's charmed up by BDD, and my goodness, is BDD charming today. As Zeka, he'll just walk his way out, 4 on the floor, and they just get Otacon Chronicler. That's what you asked for!
Everybody put your hands up, we're in the roller coaster!
Oh my god. The script is really on the nose today. Like, really on the nose. Room for that moment.
Yep.
Definitely great for Dr.
And now look at the gold swing, by the way. That's not even including the stats you get as
Zeus might also be falling down here as he is just a little bit too far up, and Perfect gets his revenge. It is going to be Soul Point over the HLE.
I don't
know whether it's worth.
KT, I don't love that. I know you're getting a lot of gold on the top side of the map, which is like...
I mean, they have a gold lead now, which is kind of nice.
Okay, but
Soul Point is a big deal.
Infernal, Atlas.
Yeah, Infernal's a bit better than the double Chemtex that we've had the last couple of games, and especially if Cuz is just going to die. He gets the Wild Growth, and he does flash away, but that is a lot of buttons that are now unavailable, and Viper is just hoovering up the map.
Oh yeah, we're going full damage. I imagine that's going to be Executioners.
Well, BDD looking for an angle here, does manage to pick off Delight, but Delight stays alive, and BDD may not be so lucky as the knockup does come on down. Oh my god! Okay, yeah, we said the Boom Boom Ultimate build. Yeah, that works.
Yes.
I mean, Infernum's a heck of a gun. Does still need to wait a little while. 2/3 of the cooldown on that Moonlight Vigil. Is getting taken down. 50% health now, and KT does need to make a move. All right, in they go. There's the Moonlight Vigil. It does connect, and Cuz looking to make this one a 50-50. He comes on over and he steals it. It went down to 4 health. As, oh my god, the damage. The pillar is gorgeous. The rest of KT moving over BDD into the back line. Still, Zeka does find the angle, but Doctor, my god! The damage is filthy in KT.
One scene in the Lost Airbender where you can't show emotion.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't want to get your face stolen, as Delight doesn't have access to Spellbook.
Nope.
So can just, you know, try to...
He has a Tangle Bobs, though.
Go for a Hail Mary.
There we go.
You have to. You have to. You have to. Oh, they're going to just keep it there?
Yeah, BDD is just going to come on over and say, no, you're just not even going to get into this. As Cuz was running back.
Smite.
I mean, it went down to 4 health. Have a look at this. 34. There wasn't 4, but it was 34. And I mean, it's a really good shove, but ultimately doesn't actually matter. And look at that guy getting all of these resets, dashing around the fight. We are straight back into it, by the way, as BDD finds Zeka, and the seismic shove does absolutely nothing. Zeus looking to make his way over. Orbit Deception not finding the mark there. They do get the ulti out of BDD, but it is traded for Zeka's. And Daisy is...
And the pillar as well. There's actually a lot of members on Hanwha Life for which it is very annoying. They're going to get this inner. And the gold lead will grow here for KT, but it's not a knockout punch. That's the big thing. Even if they get the mid lane turret as well, puts KT in a good position.
And Perfect, just going to move up towards this inner turret. 3 items finished here for the Scion as well. He's a very happy boy. That cannot be true, as now we're looking for a bit of a face check here. Perfect is just going to wander on in and throws Daisy through the team, as Delight is a minion. And Perfect doesn't take damage.
Kind of love that he didn't get hit by the...
The row of the Slayer onto the Daisy is so cute, actually, as Moonlight Vigil comes down. It does get a stun onto Zeka, but doesn't do a whole lot of damage with the Gravitum. And again, Daisy is just being rocketed through the team, charmed up. Oh my goodness, this is not very fair. Still, it's now Perfect just gonna get focused down. Where's the response from KT? It's just not even really there. Zeus happy to tank that damage as PDD dives in. There's a pop blossom. It connects onto the priority target and down he goes. The GA has been popped and he does have a Severum. I just don't know whether it's going to be enough to keep him alive, and it is not. PDD cannot answer this. Down he will go, and I blame only Chronicler for this happening. And now, finally, Chronicler will admit that curses are indeed real.
Okay, no, why? Yeah, why are we letting him just slowly take down Perfect? We have all the tools in the world.
Why do you have to talk about all of those tools? As Golden is PDD. Delight tanks for quite some time. The Nexus turrets are dead though, and HLE, after an absolute nail biter,